Hello, children. How are you all? Hope you all are keeping fine. Children, in history, in your class history, when I had taken already yesterday in the class, I had explained you till the impact of non-cooperation movement yesterday when we had Zoom class, and now once again I will go through the same topic for impact of non-cooperation movement, and then we'll continue with the lesson. So children, in short, in the slide it is shown what was the impact of non-cooperation movement. In detail I have explained you in the class. Again we'll take it. The national movement became a mass movement. Nationalism was spread in every part of the country, and it increased the self confidence and self esteem to the people to challenge the British rule. Congress became a revolutionary movement, increased Hindu Muslim unity, popularized the culture of Swaraj to attain Swaraj within the British Empire, and if possible or outside if necessary. Promoted social reform, removed untouchability, established national schools and colleges, boycott of foreign goods, and promoting Indian handicraft and industries. Khadi became a symbol of national movement. This all I have explained you already in your previous class in detail. Now children, we will move further. Now in the next slide you will see that civil disobedient movement in 1930. The factors that were leading to civil disobedient movement were Simon Commission and Declaration of Purna Swaraj. Children, I have already explained you that non-cooperation movement and civil disobedient both are totally different thing. The first one is Simon Commission. In November 1927, British government appointed Simon Commission. Now the name is given Simon Commission because it was headed by Sir John Simon to suggest some constitutional reform. British government thought that they will do some reforms will be done in the constitution so that Indians will become happy and they will start cooperating. It had total 7 British members of the parliament and but in this they had no Indian members. Indians thought that it was intentionally done by insult our self-respect. Now, in previous cases that took place, in the member parliament in the British members of the parliament, few members, not much but very few, 2-3 members were always there. But this time there was no Indian person to keep up their own problems or views, and so Indians thought that it was insult to them. Now INC, Muslim League and Hindu Mahasabha decided to boycott Simon Commission at every stage and in every form. So children, they wanted to boycott it, and where some incident took place in this, like from your book if you see that page number 75, it is given that at the Madras session in 1927 presided over by Dr. Ansari, the National Congress decided to boycott commission and every state and in every form, and the Muslim League and the Hindu Mahasabha decided to support the Congress decision. In fact, the Simon Commission united, at least temporarily, different groups and parties in the country. On February 1st, the day of commission reached Bombay and all India Hartal was organized. Whenever the commission went, it was greeted with Hartal and black flags. A demonstration under the slogan Simon Go Back. The government used brutal suppression. And children, here you will see that during the Hartal, which I was reading just now, the commission was welcomed with Hartal across the nation, and it was greeting with slogan Simon Go Back and black flags. Government tried to suppress the agitation and police used lathis to blow. And in this only Lala Lajpat Rai, who was leading this demonstration, was beaten up mercilessly on 30th October 1928 at Lahore railway station, and lost his life due to the lathi blows of the police. So there was a great loss to the nation by the death of Lala Lajpat Rai. After this, children, the recommendation of Simon Commission. There are points given here. Autonomy in provinces, provincial legislature council should be expanded. Princely state should also be controlled by the government. Till now, at least, princely state was free from government rule, but now they brought the princely state under them. British troops and officers should stay for many more years. They decided that British troops and officers will stay longer in the country. High Court should be controlled by Government of India, but that was British only, and communal representation would be continued. So children, these were the recommendation done by Sir John and Simon, and thus it brought a unrest among the Indian people. Now children, you see that after this Nehru report comes, Lord Bacon, the Secretary of State of India, justified the exclusion of Indian in Simon Commission. Means the Lord said that it was good that they were excluded from the Simon Commission. He said that the Indian were not united, it and could not arrive at an agreed scheme of reform. To refute this change, an all-party conference was covered in 1928 to take up the challenge passed by the Lord Birkenhead. Now children, here British excuse British had given that Indian were not united. He said that British are always fighting among themselves on the basis of religion, Hindu, Muslim, so it is better to keep them away from them. Now children, after this children, liberal and assertive nationalist leader of the Hindu Mahasabha and Muslim League and the depressed classes came together. To show that they are united, all this party came together. Now, so all parties came together at the all party conference, and Motilal Nehru was made chairman of the committee and presented a report called a Nehru report to provide a solution to communal problem. Now the report is called Nehru report because it was made by Motilal Nehru. Now they wanted to show that British were wrong by saying that Hindu Muslim, they are always fighting among themselves, that is why they are not included in the government. But here they said that they all came together and a report was presented and the name was given Nehru report, children. So always remember the Nehru report was made just after the declaration of Simon Commission. On the basis of Simon Commission, Nehru report has come. I will go through the Nehru report once more, children, in detail. Dominant state Nehru report. Nehru report proposed dominion status of India. Thus, the Parliament of India should consist of the Senate elected of 7 years containing 200 members elected by Provincial Council. And next one, the House of Representation with 500 members elected for 5 years, though adult franchise. Then creation of new provinces on linguistic basis, and 19 fundamental right included the right of vote, freedom from arbitrary arrest, searches, and freedom of consciousness. So these were the proposed by the Nehru report. These were the proposals set by Nehru report. Then declaration of Purna Swaraj, children. This is the last one I am giving. Now children, declaration of Purna Swaraj, we don't have much time to do this. So children, I hope you have understood till Nehru report. Read till here, and in the class already, Zoom class, I have told you, if you have any doubt, children, ask me in the next Zoom class. Till that, children, take care of yourself. Have a good day.